Hi everyone, welcome back to Linda Libra Loca. My name's Anne and I'm passionate about sharing beauty tips and tricks for more mature skin. Today I wanted to show you a more glam makeup tutorial, obviously featuring a red lip because I love red lips, that I'm going to wear a lot for the Christmas and New Year's Eve holiday party season. I hope you enjoy. I'm going to start with priming my face, and I'm going to use a mixture, the Benefit POREfessional around my T-zone. It is a very silicone primer, so if you're not into that, it's probably not the one for you. And then for the part that I want to be more luminous, Becca Backlight Priming Filter, which is a more glowy version. You can totally use that on top of foundation, but I prefer to use it like that because it softens the glow a little bit. Another thing that I'm going to do before I put on my foundation is contour. This is the really dirty Anastasia Beverly Hills contour and highlight palette, and I have owned this for 2 years. It's still not dried out yet, which is great because I rarely use it. And I use one of these flat brushes and just go underneath my cheekbones just to carve them out a little bit. And this cream contour, if you blend foundation on top, will look really, really subtle. I will also put a little bit of that around the jawline here because, yeah, age and bullet cheeks. For foundation, I'm using a kind of matte and full coverage one. I'm going with the ordinary coverage foundation and just using a buffing brush. This one is by Real Techniques. Applied mainly to the center of my face and then just buff it out. I try to stay away from the parts where I contoured at first, so I don't just smear everything around my face. So I'm going to do the parts without the contour first and then buff it in above the contour. So the finished result looks like this. You can still see the contour, but it's not a harsh line. As a blush, I'm going to use this really old one by Max Factor. This is one of the Mythical Touch Cream blushes in the color Soft Candy, and I loved the flushed look it gives to my cheeks, something that I'm all about in the winter time. Looking as if I just returned from a walk outside in the snow. Not the wet and frozen and red nose kind, but the Snow White version, the one that never happens in real life. Doesn't look too much, so it doesn't compete too much with the eye. Speaking of which, I'm quickly going to powder. I'm using the Manhattan Soft Matte Loose Powder. Moving on to the eyes now, I'm going to prime them using a Urban Decay Primer Potion. This one is just the original, and I take it all over my mobile lid and actually almost up to the brow bone. Speaking of eyeshadow, I'm going to use two different ones. The first one is this one from the Pixie by Petra Get the Look It's Eye Time palette. This was released 2017, I think. It was a collaboration with It's Judy Time. And I love this golden shade. It's almost a metallic. And just a flat shader brush and tap that all over the mobile lid. It is so fine in shimmer that it doesn't settle into my fine lines and wrinkles. And then my microphone stopped recording. I'm taking Mythical by MAC on a flat shader brush. The one that I use for the gold eyeshadow, just flip it over and then concentrate the color on the outer part of my lid, outer third of my mobile lid, and then take the brush, flip it upwards, and drag the color up to my brow bone for this kind of cat eye lifted effect. And then take a transition color, any color close to your skin tone will do, and blend to your heart's desire. I then did my brows pretty strongly because I feel like this look needs a strong brow. Then it was time for eyeliner. As I was planning on using false lashes with this look, I just kept the line very thin and put it very, very close to the lash line to hide the lash band. Oh, and this is the exact moment where I realized my microphone stopped recording. Okay, so first I need to see if they fit and maybe cut them. So quite a bit too long. So I'm going to cut off this much. Then I'm going to take some dual lash glue, apply a thin line to the band, and then wait for 30 seconds for it to dry. And 30 seconds are kind of a long time. Can you imagine that there used to be a time where I wore false lashes on the regular? It's called the time before the kids' game. I mean, I never wore them on a daily basis, but for going out or things like that. And then I'm going to see if I still can apply false lashes. Okay, that one went well. Okay, went better than I thought. And if you want some tips and tricks on how to apply false lashes, there's a ton of tutorials out there. I obviously can't give you any. To connect them to my natural lashes, I'm using a very natural mascara, or in this case the Black Laquer Lash Primer by Pixie. Now it's time for the final bit, which is the lipstick. Actually a Mexican drugstore makeup brand, Bisou. I had a subscriber from Mexico visit a few weeks ago, and he actually brought this as a gift for me because he knows I love my red lipstick. So I wanted to wear it ever since. It's the perfect fit. Now let me zhuzh my hair out. Look at this. I feel like I'm going bold up here. In German it's called Geheimratsecken. Something that only men are supposed to get. So what's happening? And there you go, my Christmas, New Year's Eve party makeup. And if you really want this makeup to last all night, go in with the setting spray. I love the Urban Decay All Nighter. It is probably expensive, but it's the only thing that I found really makes a difference in the longevity of my foundation. And that's the finished look. The party season can commence, and I'm going to see you all very soon with another video. Bye!